very, very important for people to actually understand that fine, I need to love my partner, I need to love, whoever I'm dating, which quote and unquote people really believe that this Valentine is all about majorly with the person you are in a relationship with. But much more must be extended to the side. Let your relationship or let your marriage affect the society positively. It goes a long way to help us have a peaceful society. Thank you.
I don't have anything, no, but for now.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question. Sorry. In concerning this Valentine, is it compulsory that people go out on white and red? Why is it that the white and red thing is it the dress code for that day? Because me actually, I don't really like it. And this year, I think this year's one was different. I didn't really see people on the white and red, but still yet, I still see some people in this white and red, and I was like, does this thing still happen? This to celebrate this Valentine on white and red something? It's not just wearing something okay and looking good and going out. What is that? Actually, in the campus, it was a lot of fun. People that were white and red, as in me and my friends, we were not left behind. Like we actually were like making somehow jest of them because it was funny. Some people don't even have the good white and red, and they would just want to feel among and wear some clothes that are not so. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a must? Like, my main question is: that, is it a must that someone goes out with white and red on white and red on that Valentine's Day?
Please, who can answer that for me? Oh, because
Who
who
asked
asked
that?
that?
Solomon, is it you?
Um, I would like you to answer it for us because you're the lady here.
Solomon, is it you?
Yeah, it's Solomon.
Okay, please mute your mic because I can still hear my echo when I'm talking. There's something about your mic. I don't know what's wrong. It's like you have another device next to you that is really rapidly, like the frequency, your sound frequency is like it's multiplied. I don't know. You are standing behind a red car. Is that why you're standing behind a red car on your DP? Because they said it's about. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching and listening to the Yes Talk Show. Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share, and Yes Talk Show.
Like you have a lot of red around you. Maybe it's just your experience.
I,
Maybe it's
I
just
was the
your.
one who asked the question though.
You're welcome, variety.
Oh my God.
I was the one who asked
Solomon,
the question.
how do you want me to answer this question for you when you're standing behind a red car? You're standing, in short, you're standing, there's a red car
No,
behind
no,
you.
no, no. I was the one who asked the question, not Solomon though.
Eh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even you two say your pillowcase shows a red color this day. You guys are all experiencing red. What's wrong?
Are you using that to justify that red and white is right? Is actually right on Valentine's Day.
What's wrong with all of you? Oh my God.
So because me, I'm bothered though. Like I was like red and white. So what is that all about this red and white? And this color self, somehow self. I don't know. The people who wear it, like most of the people that wear it on Valentine's Day, the combination, they just get it so wrong. It's not even looking attractive. That's the main thing.
No, I've never really heard of the white and red combination
Applied to
applied to
Valentine's Day. So
Valentine's Day. So
Solomon, please,
Solomon,
your
please,
speaker
your
is
speaker is
multiplying my
multiplying
echo.
my echo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why whenever you're on, I know because I start hearing my echo. Unless when you're talking, then nobody hears. So I don't know what's wrong with your speaker of your device. Um, I've never really heard of Valentine's Day being applied to red and white. It's just like before some people say on Christmas Day you need to wear white because it's Christmas Day. You know? So I've never really uh applied myself as well to that. Unless I don't know, unless you just like to wear white and red, or maybe you find yourself in a situation where, or an environment where there's a celebration or a dress code going on. That should concern probably dress codes of some kind. But I've never, growing up, you are the first I'm hearing this from Valentine's Day wear white and red. For what
I
and why?
seriously, serious. I don't. I'm surprised. I'm also surprised that you are the first that don't know about it. It's actually rampant where I am. Like, that's why I said this year was actually different. I think everybody's now is now
Yeah,
advanced. Like, it's not
or
the normal.
maybe yeah, or maybe a celebrity might have influenced that in that your locality because I've
No,
never heard of white
it's
and
not
red.
my locality. Oh. Like, it's not actually my locality. It's I think it's I won't say it's everywhere because you're just hearing of it. But me actually, while growing up, everywhere I went to then because I attended Valentine program and co. People are always even Valentine programs or church programs or school these things they put on red and white to celebrate Valentine. And couples sometimes they go on red and white together.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, you have to know that what you see might not be what I see. What Variety here sees, what Festus sees, what Solomon sees might not be what I see. You understand? If you take six
Yeah,
and
yeah,
nine,
yeah.
combine it together, and you put the same, the what you see is six. What I'm seeing is nine. And God made in a way where your experience in this physical plane is different from the next person experience. Somebody can see a madman pass and you see nothing. You
Mm.
understand? So if you are seeing white and red, please make sure on your Valentine's Day know you always see you the white and red. I will not see it. I will not see it. You understand?
No,
What
I'm not
you
saying no.
see,
See,
most of your
I'm not. The thing is that I'm not. It's not as if I agree with the right and red, but I said, is it compulsory? Like, because
when you're talking of it being compulsory, that means it's already implemented. So here I'm talking in
um,
the sense that I don't even know if it's implemented or not, because compulsory
okay,
means it's something that's been implemented, like
okay,
it's an obligation, you know. But without that, without the obligations, I will not be able to tell you if it's compulsory. You understand? When you mention of compulsory, that means it has already taken effect. It's something that's supposed to be in
yes, yes, yes.
effect, something
Because
that's
I don't.
supposed to be adhering to. But I'm not adhering to that because I don't know.
Uh,
I've never
why I said
experienced, I've never heard of that.
why
So
I said
please, I beg
why
of you, if you see white and red, me I no go say I'm Biko.
why I said it was because majority. That's what they put on. That's why I said it compulsory because majority. If majority is putting it on, that means the people that are not wearing it, they will look like okay, they are not in the trend.
Please, if
Or
your experience, if your experience is showing that you are seeing only white and red and you're asking yourself if it's compulsory, the only way to know if it's compulsory is just for you to go and put it on.
no, I can't do that shit.
Then it's not compulsory for you. Biko, no.
I don't know.
So
No, like what I'm saying is decomposed because of people that wear it. They vex me. I'm not gonna lie. You. People that wear it, they pain. They don't they pain me. I don't know.
walk up to them, tell them that it's paining you. Just go on your Instagram or your Twitter page
I
and say you don't want to see white and red no more, and
I
you
told
get off
you
your
I told you
experience.
that I told you me and my
Solomon, why
friends
are you laughing?
we actually made jest of people that wear it.
Biko,
That's
no.
one thing affecting them. We don't like it.
Biko, go on your status, put it. Why are you seeing white and red? And then if somebody comment, just start following that person immediately. In fact, don't let that person go on your page. Hammer them back. Say, why are they all wearing white and red? And you get the answer.
Yeah. So can we hear from Mr. Variety? What is post Valentine will be like? What do
Sorry.
you mean by post Valentine? What we mean by post Valentine, we mean what are the things you plan doing forward after this Valentine? Can you speak, Mr. Variety? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So how was your
Um,
Valentine? And what do you look forward to towards the next Valentine next year, 2023?
My Valentine was like a regular day because I don't really do Valentine.
Okay,
So,
good. Like, what's your perception about it, and what do you feel ought to be?
well, I don't really have anything against Valentine, but I don't just feel like it's something I look forward to.
sorry,
Um,
sorry. I was going to ask you, Mr. Variety, why don't you look forward to Valentine?
No,
I don't.
the fact is,
Sorry, were you saying something? Am I the only one experiencing the breakage? Um. So the thing is, I heard about Valentine not a while ago, and it's something that have never really impressed me. I haven't even seen the use, probably because I haven't done some studies into it, and it just felt for me like it's not something I should. I know it's all about lovers doing this or that, and the good part is that my other half also thinks the same way. So I'm like, okay, at least we're on the same page. It depends on how it's been celebrated and the perspective. So for me, so far I don't have personal experiences on Valentine, but I know what I've witnessed, and it's good for you know.
Okay,
Honestly, I'm indifferent. I can say I'm indifferent.
okay. Sorry, yes, you can ask me a question again.
Of course, go ahead. So you guys have the floor. Just go ahead. I'm just here. If anybody have any difficulties, just
Yep, I do.
I didn't hear clearly. I asked if you have a girlfriend.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and did she mention anything like Valentine's to you?
That's where maybe I was speaking too fast. I mentioned earlier, she also shares my view on Valentine, so we're kind of on the same page. It's not
Yeah.
something to impress about. I don't know. It's just her view, and it happens to align with mine. So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, if she liked Valentine, then I probably would have made some kind of gesture. But she's like, I don't care. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then we end this together.
Oh, wow, wow. So, apart from your girlfriend and your family, they didn't make any mention of it to you, or you didn't feel because of you and your girlfriend, you guys don't support celebrating Valentine, so you just turned that day off like it's not a day to celebrate anything.
Well, personally, not for me, but it's not like I would say turn it off, or when I get someone say Happy Valentine, I tend to say no. I don't celebrate. No, when I get requests like Happy Valentine, I also respond Happy Valentine or same to you and stuff like that. Um, I tend to reciprocate if it's given, but I'm not like rigid on like saying no. This is something I don't do. Trying to make everyone understand. It's just something that is personal. I won't go the extra mile because it's a Valentine Day, but I won't also go into making people or the world understand that no, I don't celebrate Valentine.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for your view, though. Actually,
Thank you.
yeah, I have a question for severity. So,
All right, go
is
on.
yeah, severity. How? What's your take? What's your take on dating a coworker?
uh, well, I mean I don't know if you went through my tier before posting this, but I just feel like this is first of all not a good idea because um most times there is no guarantee that relationship is always gonna be green, and in case it goes red, it varies from partners to partners, but some are gonna make the workplace very uncomfortable for you, and at some point, even based on your psychology, it could be just uncomfortable for you even without them even acting or anything. So I just feel like it's just like this is since this is more professional, but I'll classify this in the rank of those who prefer not to drink just because I don't want to get drunk. Those who drink and take the chances of getting drunk. But when it comes to professional, you try to make it more extensive in the level of precautions you take. So there's something I wouldn't recommend, but there's always that 1% chances that always things work out, but that's a chance that you should be willing to take, and it's very slim. So in my personal view, would not recommend.
Okay, so who? So what's your advice out there for those who date coworkers?
Well, First of all, it's gonna there's a lot of circumstances that could probably lead to this. Maybe they started dating and then they end up being co-workers, or maybe they are co-workers but then in different department or different facilities and stuff like that. But if from your question, I would assume people that, let's assume an office scenario and they're like sitting next to each other. um I'm not gonna say they should break up or everything. They I believe had to weigh the pros and cons, sorry, and that's a chance they are willing to take. The best I can say, okay, good luck, but that is something that if it's an option for me to say, okay, do I recommend it? I'll say hell no, I do not, because no matter how sunny it is, there is that one day that that environment might be uncomfortable because of some issues you have at home, and it's always not a good thing to mix business and pleasure. Well, in this case, kind of like work and love and whatever.
Okay, thank you so
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen, watching and listening to Yes Talk Show. Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share, and share. Yes, Talk Show.